Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. Hello, world. Welcome to C1 Corp LLC, the Nicanaca Market and Grocery Store for all season travel, C1 Corp Computer Repair, C1 Corp Professional Business Network, Dean Staffing and Recruiting Agency, and the many other businesses that God has graciously blessed me with, and my wife and our family. The Dean brand, a premium brand. Yes, a premium brand. I'm not going to get too many amens today. I'm not going to get too many shouting today because I'm not going to be tickling ears this morning. And in fact, I don't come on to tickle ears. I just give you the truth, and what you do with that truth is up to you. God has set in place a law, and the law is what you sow, you reap. What you sow, you reap. If you sow sparingly, you reap sparingly. If you sow bountifully, you reap bountifully. In the natural, as a farmer, if you put a seed in the ground, and that is an orange seed, there's no way that you expect to get apples from putting seeds in the ground. And to me, it seems like religious people, they feel like they could put any seed in the ground and get different results. If they put mean in the ground, if they sowing mean, they expect to get good. If they sowing bad, they expect to get good. If they sowing little, they expect to get much. Religious people thinking all they have to do, some folks name it and claim it, or God gonna do it. God has already done everything that he would ever do. It's finished. Now it is up to you and what you do. Because if you don't do, you're not going to get the end that God promised you. But if you do, you're going to get that end that God has promised you. You know, I don't look around at nobody to see what they're doing. Whether they do what they do or not, it's up to them. Because they're going to, what they sow, they're going to reap. So, for me, whatever I know to do, I'm doing. And right now, it just happened to be harvest time. My season happened to take a little longer than others because of the seeds that were sown and because of the harvest that is being reaped. I haven't posted it yet, but it's going to be on this video. How has religion been working for you? Question mark. How has religion been working for you? They said insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over again and expecting a different result. That's what religious people do. A lot of religious people, they in church all the time. They're in church more than on the job. They're in church more than they do anything else. They go in church, they shouting, they getting sweaty, they praying, they feeling good. When they come out of church service, their situation haven't changed. Because they haven't changed. They haven't done nothing. A sinner man, a heathen man, a wicked man will prosper more than a religious man. Because at least the heathen man, the wicked man, at least he doing something. He practicing the law. So he out there working. He out there doing stuff. It might not be right, but he doing something. The religious people, they in church, talking about what God is going to do. They in church, impressing one another with the hermeneutics and hermeneutics, whatever they call it. and the excellency of speech, you know what I'm saying, and performing before one another and showing one another gifts and talents and their abilities, when all the money in the world. Because most church folks broke. they broke. The Bible said the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. And that wealth ain't coming by you just talking, but naming and claiming and talking what God's going to do. You got to do something. You got to put yourself in a position to succeed. If you don't start a race, there's no way you're going to finish a race. If you don't start, you ain't going to finish no race. And even if you don't finish the race, if you start, at least you have a chance. But if you don't start, you ain't have no chance. You understand? So, religious people are some of the meanest people in the world. They mean, they stingy, you know what I'm saying? If they know what's something to do, I got to pray on it. What you got to pray about? You know what I'm saying? If someone is deserving of something, why you got to pray on that? Just give them what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? And as much as religious people say they believe in what they believe, they might believe. Even the devil believe and tremble, but they don't trust. Because if you to trust like you say you do, it would be demonstrated in your actions. You've been going to a particular church for years. The minister looking good, his family looking good, and you looking, and some folks out there looking raggy. You understand? You know the last time they going to get their weave done. You know what I'm saying? You know the last time they was able to go get, buy something for themselves, because all they doing is upkeeping some of these churches, that some of them church doors should be closed. Because some of these churches ain't doing nothing but sucking the people, sucking the people. Because the people don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? Everyone wants to open up a church. I mean, you open up church. If you can't lead your own house, what's the sense of you opening up a church? If you can't lead your own house, how can you lead a ministry? How can you lead a church? You must first get your house in order before you want to take on any other stuff, but you want to lead. If you can't lead your house as a leader, why should I follow you? Why should anybody follow you? Because you sound good? Because it feels good? Because it looks good? Everything that looks good ain't good. Everything that looks real ain't real. There's a lot of people who wear jewelry. Counterfeit. There's people got money. Counterfeit. Not everything that looks real is real. And people have a tendency of running behind the glitz, the glamour. You understand? If you want that glitz, if you want that glamour, it is the price to pay. There's nothing in life that's going to come easy. If you think there's a pie in the sky, and the Bible says a promise is a comfort to a fool. If people making promises, it sounds too good to be true, most likely it is. Because nothing in life is going to be easy. It's going to come with a price. Now, if you inherit something or whatever, or someone just bless you, that's another story. But someone ain't going to just go around giving crazy blessing on people that don't deserve it. That lazy, that is ungrateful, unappreciative. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like we in a time right now where people feel like they're entitled. Even the homeless people, when they approach people looking for something, and depends on what you give them, looking at you like you crazy, or when they come to you and ask you for something and you ignore them or you tell them no, they won't get mad. You need to what? If you want to get mad with somebody, you need to get mad at your laziness and your lousiness. All this opportunity in America that people ain't taking advantage of. They giving you every excuse in the book why they're in that position. When Jesus Christ met the man at Bethsaida, the crippled man, the lame man. And Jesus Christ asks him, what do you want? Instead, he tells Jesus Christ, I want to be made whole. This joker started making every excuse in the book. Well, I had nobody to put me in the water. I had nobody to do this. I had nobody to do that. You've been by the pool for all those years. Man, you know that every year when the water is troubled, the first one drop in, get healed. So you supposed to be rolling your backside to that pool. If no one help you, whatever, do it yourself. I don't depend on nobody for nothing like that. If I ask for something, to lend something, and you acting like you're my source, man, I'm going to do what I got to do. Legally. You understand? I don't go around waiting on people to be my savior, man. There's only one savior. So me and God and my wife, we more than enough. Because I put into what them theory that people talking about, I putting that to action. I'm working on it. If I hear a word, I'm doing something about that word. I'm not just talking words. If you think you just talk a word and something gonna happen, you think that's gonna happen just like that? No, Jack. No. You think by you being in church every day, all day, praying and even with fasting, I mean, demons get cast out by praying and fasting. Did you ever hear Jesus Christ ever prayed for money? Money don't come by no prayer. Money don't come by no fasting. God give you gifts, talents, and ability. And when you use them gifts, talents, and ability, that's going to bring that money. That's going to bring that favor. That's going to bring that access. But if all you doing is quoting scriptures, and you can't even put gas in your car, quoting scriptures, and you ain't got food on your table, quoting scripture, and you look like you just fasting all day because you ain't got money to put on, you ain't got money, you ain't got nothing to show for it, and you out there talking about how good God is. And people can't see the God that you're talking about. And you got the heathens out there, ain't talking God, ain't mentioning God. Some don't even know God. Driving the best, wearing the best, eating the best, got on the best cologne, perfume, buying the best weave. And you so broke you can't pay attention, but you talking about the goodness of God. This God that you talking about is so good, you have never even experienced this God. You going by the God of the Bible. You going by the God that other people talking about. When is this God going to manifest himself in your life? When is going to be evident seen in your life how good God is? Sometimes you don't even have to talk about how good God is. People will see it in your life. And the reason why people ain't falling a lot of people, because people ain't seeing no evidence. People ain't seeing no manifestation. You around this brother, you will see evidence, you will see manifestation, and you will see the glory of God being demonstrated in this brother's life. Understand? When me and my wife ain't fronting for nobody, you understand? We own our businesses. You see that? Just one. Dean Staffing and Recruiting Agency is one. The Nicka Market and Grocery Store is another one. We own cleaning companies. We own businesses. You understand? We leave an inheritance for our children. And some people, every day go by, people getting older, they moving closer and closer to the grave, and ain't nothing changed about them. They're not thinking about the future. They're not thinking about when they get old, but all they want to do is just party. Man, you make sure you put yourself in a position that when you get older or something would happen, that you don't have to necessarily depend on a bunch of people. You know, you find people out there doing dumb stuff, crazy stuff, and they die. They have to put up these GoFundMe, but they're being a menace to society. Now you want society to bury you because you didn't take care of your business. You was acting like a knucklehead. You was out there being a fool. Now you want society to bury you. Some of these people who making all this money and stuff like that, they ain't doing nothing but buying a bunch of jewelry and cars and whatever. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do with your money, but when you get broke, don't be looking to nobody for nothing. Because fools and money don't last. And when you don't appreciate what God has given you, you will lose it. When you don't take care of what God has given you, you will lose it. 21 years in America. Suffered like no other. Now people see a brother, God has blessed the brother looking good with my amazing wife, my beautiful wife, my virtuous wife. You know, God is blessing our businesses, opening up doors no man can shut, closing doors no man can open. And all of a sudden now people looking at a brother with a different lens, wanting to be a brother. Some folk talking about, I wish I had a wife like your wife. No, you ain't got no, you ain't wish for no, you ain't wishing jack. There's no duplicate to my wife. You understand? There's no carbon copy to my wife. My wife. And there's no duplicate to me or carbon copy. You know, it's amazing when God starts to bless you. All of a sudden people talking, but they wish you was you. Are you serious? When I was in the valley, were you wishing to be me? When I was suffering, when I was going through those divorces, when I was homeless, when I had a pot to piss in, when it was just jacked up, then did you want to be me? Now you see the glory, you see God blessing, all of a sudden you want to be a brother. Or now all of a sudden God is blessing, you want to bring your broke self around me to try to leech off me. You lost your mind. Or come around pretending that you support. Like I say, I don't mix words. You understand? You say you're coming to check a brother out, don't come broke. Stay where you is until you get something. Because I'm a businessman. When I'm on social media, I'm talking business. When I'm out, I'm talking business. Everything about me is business. When you come to me, you come around me, you got to bring something. Because I'm always bringing something. I'm always doing something. You understand? The Bible say the truth you know will set you free. It break you out of a lot of stuff. There's people I have no problem cutting off. And I be looking through Facebook all the time and trying to find people who have been active for a long time to start deleting folks. Like I tell people, man, do me a favor. Delete a brother. You know what I'm saying? We might be friends on, I mean, we friends on Facebook, but that's just something people use. I don't know why they don't find another word instead of saying friends. Because all these people connected with each other, they're not friends. You know, some of these people despise people. Some of these people hate on people. Some of these people are jealous of people. Some of these people want what people got. Some of these people are just phony. Understand? Thank God I'm free. My circle is very small. You ain't gonna be coming around me talking, but you come to hang, I don't hang. You ain't gonna be coming around my business talking, but no, I don't do that. You ain't gonna be coming around me talking, but I would hang with you and you. It's not happening. Not happening. I'm not gonna be working hard. Me and my wife do what we did, and then you have folks who come around suckers and leeches and all these other things. You know what I'm saying? That's not happening, Jack. It's not happening. Take care of your business. God give each man 24 hours. What you do with that 24 hours is up to you. What you do with it. You understand? Nobody owe nobody nothing. Nobody. Anyone does anything for you, be grateful. No matter how small it is, no matter what it is, be grateful. Because people want out of life what they're not willing to give. If you're not willing to give, if you're not willing to do, you don't deserve to have. You understand? Nobody owe you nothing but an opportunity. And when you get that opportunity, what you do with that opportunity is up to you. What you do with it. Because in this season that me and my wife is in, we ain't wasting time with time wasters. We ain't wasting time with folks who ain't doing nothing, ain't about nothing. We ain't wasting time with leeches and suckers and all no. It's not happening, Jack. I mean, my circle have changed. It wasn't a wide, broad circle in the beginning. So you know, as God elevates, the circle gets smaller. And you better choose your friends wisely. You know, folk want to come up on you and throw themselves on you. You ain't throwing yourself on me. Nor my family. That's not happening, Jack. I'm very protective. That's not happening. I'm a seer, man. This brother is a seer. I see you come before you come. And that's what when stuff happened, I know it happened before it happened. That's what you're talking about, the wisdom of God and spending time in God's presence and spending time with the Word. God will show you some of these people. Don't mind them coming with this slick talk. Slick talk. Take care of your business, man. If you don't, you wish you did. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Run.